What if I told you one of the most beautiful birds on Earth is restricted or banned in some places? Not because it attacks people, but because scientists fear what could happen if it spreads. The Mandarin duck, a stunning species native to China, Eastern Russia, Korea, and Japan. The male looks almost unreal, with bright orange sails on its back, a purple chest, a red bill, and patterns that seem painted by hand. But beneath that beauty is a surprisingly adaptable animal. Mandarin ducks nest in tree cavities, sometimes several meters above the ground. Shortly after hatching, the ducklings leap from the nest without being able to fly. Some fall from heights greater than 10 meters, and somehow most survive. In the wild, they feed on seeds, acorns, aquatic plants, insects, snails, and small aquatic animals. This flexible diet helps them adapt to new environments. And that's exactly why some authorities are cautious about them. When introduced outside their native range, Mandarin ducks can establish breeding populations. They have already done so in parts of Europe, particularly the United Kingdom. The concern isn't that they are monsters. The concern is ecology. A species that reproduces successfully in a foreign ecosystem may compete with native birds for nesting sites and resources. Even when the damage appears small at first, ecological effects can take years to become visible. This fear comes from lessons learned the hard way. One of the most famous examples occurred during the Four Pests campaign under Mao Zedong. Sparrows were declared enemies of agriculture because they ate grain. Millions were killed. But sparrows also consumed enormous numbers of insects. As their populations collapsed, insect outbreaks intensified, damaging crops and helping create a much larger ecological crisis. The campaign became a powerful reminder that ecosystems are interconnected in ways that are not always obvious. This is why some countries regulate or prohibit ownership, importation, or release of non-native wildlife, including ornamental species such as the Mandarin duck. The goal is not to punish the bird. It's to prevent repeating old mistakes. Because ecology doesn't care how beautiful an animal is. A species can be breathtaking, harmless looking, and still change an ecosystem in ways nobody predicted. And by the time those changes become visible, it may already be too late. Subscribe if you want to be smarter.